never answer to no, man, I still go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, 'cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll see with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Hello everyone, able to hear me? I think there was a issue.
Slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, 'cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll see with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, go.
Hello everyone, able to hear me, see me? Yes, no? Yes? Let's start. Able to hear, see me? Is it fine if I started from session 2? Yes? Yes. Guys, so sorry. Okay. So sorry and just pardon me for that. Yes, yes. Thank you all. Thank you. I got tensed really. Please ping here the new link. Guys, please share the link now. It was really, difficult to cope up the things. Okay. Please share the new link with your friends. No issues, Anna. Thank you. So what happened was my laptop, right? It got hung in between when I started the session, and I was not able to see in my other screen whether it was live or not. So I had to end that, right? Okay. How many people are there? 107. Guys, just make sure people are joining. All right. I am so sorry. I think there was some issue. So maybe I will post also in YouTube any file or document. Yes, yes, I will share with you all the session links also, right? And please be with me. I think very less people have joined, right, because of this link issue. Maybe what I can do is I have already informed to the people in Instagram, right? I was listening to go in another link. No, no, come here. Okay, come here. Let me tell you, like, okay, 142 people. Yes, please do join. This session is very important, guys, because we will talk about the installation of tools also. Okay, 180 watching. No, I need at least more people to join. So what I will do is just give me 1 minute, guys. Okay, 180 attendees. Okay, I am still saying 142. Okay, let me do one thing. Post in WhatsApp group also. Oh, I didn't post it. Okay, okay, I'll do that. I think I have posted in WhatsApp. I think I need to make separate groups also so that you guys can join. Okay, and let me just do that right away. Give you all the new group link so that you all join. Okay, and you all discuss also. Just give me 1 minute, and this session is very important. Okay, 1 second. I'm just doing that. Okay. Uh, I'm really tensed a little bit because I don't want to waste this time. Just 2 more minutes. It's 4:10. No worries to us. Okay, we'll start. Okay, we'll start soon. And just one more thing. I'll just give. Where is the other group for us? Okay, and. Okay, I have exams in 2 days, but still I'm here for DevOps. Yes, that's what good thing is. Okay, and let me copy this so that you guys share the data among yourselves. Right. Let me give you that. I would have done that earlier. Okay, please do join and discuss. Okay. Okay, great. So thank you all. Share WhatsApp group link. Yes, I will do that. Guys, very much thanks. I think 205 people are there. So guys, I will start the session without much delay. So first of all, what I need a help from you is, guys, those who are actually in the previous session, in the description, you will have two links. Okay, one for attendance and one for the tools installation link. Can you just get that into this chat, please, and share it with the attendance sheet? Yes, that's what I'm telling. Or else I can do that for you guys in real quick. Just one moment. I will take that attendance link also. You were listening? Okay. From the description. Okay, from the description. Sorry, it happens, right? Because we are doing live. Sometimes it happens. So no worries for that. Okay. Okay, 1 second. I'm taking out that link for you all. We'll start soon. Okay, sorry for the delay of 15 minutes. Okay, this session will bang on with more hard work. Okay, attendance sheet copied. Okay. Okay, Control C. Okay, live streaming, I'm pasting it here guys for you all in the chat. Go ahead and fill the attendance, and also the tools document link will be present here only. Okay, 257 out of 200. Okay, I think I need to again remove that. Control X. Okay, first take this attendance one, and next one you can take this document for installation. Okay, I'll pin this message. Okay, document for installation. First you just see the attendance sheet. Okay, I'll just click on that attendance sheet. I will see whether that is okay or not. Okay, okay, it's redirecting. Okay, great, it's working. Okay, so go ahead and take that, and I have also shared the installation part. Okay, let's not waste the time guys. I'm very much excited. 232 people are with me, and we'll bang on this session also as we did in the last session. So let's start the session without much delay. I think we are at 4:13. Okay, and we'll start with first slide. I have already discussed this slide in the last session, but we'll again repeat in a quick way. After that, we will take you to the CI, okay, continuous integration part, where we will discuss most of the things in depth. Okay, it's not like other sessions, again I am telling, where just people come and just see, but this session will be more on the important topics where you have not seen any time. Okay, so yeah, let's get started. So as you all see, right, in the first slide, you will see like developer is there who is actually working on the code, right? As we discussed last time, what is happening? The code is getting developed by the developer, right? And then what he is doing, the developer is sending that code into the GitHub repository. So if you are able to see here, what is this GitHub repository? We have discussed what that GitHub repository actually does, right? It stores the code of 10 GB, 20 GB, or whatever it is, right? We also seen that last time, the Flipkart application we have discussed, Amazon application we have discussed, where the code is stored is in some repository. Okay, and some repository in the sense it's like GitLab or Bamboo or Bitbucket, right? Sorry, not Bamboo, Bitbucket or GitHub. Okay, these are the code repositories where the code is stored. Okay, now we have already seen how the test cases run on the code, right? We have seen that. Let's take this is the code. Okay, and this is the code. Okay, and this is the test cases. Actually, these test cases run with the help of which tool, guys? We have seen last time, right? SonarQube. SonarQube helps us to actually analyze how many test cases we have, what is the quality of the code. Last time, I think you guys have asked me, can you show me the quality gate, quality profile? So these slides we will see, and don't worry about the projects, guys. Okay, projects we will bang on with real-time scenarios as the session increases. Okay, as the sessions we progress, the projects will come in. Okay, so today's session don't miss, because I will be sharing the tools document with you all. I have already shared. We will discuss how to install each tool like Jenkins, JFrog, Ansible, right, Maven, and then how to handle this server with stepwise. Okay, stepwise. Okay, so don't worry with that. Okay, and one more thing, guys, if you want to call anyone, any of your friends, just tag them in this chat so that they come in, and also share this link in the new groups which I have created, right? Telegram I have just shared now, the new link, please share. Okay, so now static code analysis, we have seen how this SonarQube actually tries to read line by line, right? When I say line by line, if our code is good, whether duplicate lines are there, the way the code is should work, the test cases, the percentage of test cases, and all those things. And guys, we have seen Maven. Okay, this Maven, right? And this Maven actually, what it does, anyone what Maven does? Okay, I hope you guys know. Just comment down what actually Maven does. Okay, and we will see, right, as gradually we progress in the sessions, we will actually install the Maven tool, and we will see how that is actually working. Okay, yes, Praveen, if possible, can you share the notes? Yes, guys, I will share the notes after the lectures. Many of you asked me what I will do. I think one guy has pinged me like Kunal Kushava is having the GitHub repo. Okay, so I will follow that. Okay, I will also share my notes, the document tools, and the shell scripting notes. Whatever notes I have, I will share there in the GitHub repo. Okay, got it? So no worries. Okay, build tool. Yes. So now, guys, one more thing. Sorry, I have not told. Guys, convert the video quality into what we call the 720p. Okay, convert to, yes, guys. One more thing. Convert the video streaming quality at your end to 720p. Okay, so don't keep like that, because you will see some issues. some lags, okay? And I hope I am very much clear what we are trying to achieve with this bootcamp, okay? Now we are at build tool. What this build tool is doing, this build tool is actually converting this entire 10 GB of code into the small binary file, okay? Small binary file it is converting, okay? Yes, that's what. Now what is happening, that small binary file, what we are trying to do, we are trying to send in which repository? We are trying to send in JFrog, okay? That small binary file of 10 MB, 20 MB, we'll see how it is actually transferring in today's session, okay? In today's session, we will see about automations, guys, okay? It will be more of a practical knowledge you will be getting in real time, how we use the curl commands, how we use the REST APIs to actually hit the server, get the data or post the data, delete the data, right? Or else what we do, get, post, delete and put, right? So I hope you guys know, but if you don't know, just comment down. I will just explain like what this 4 actually do, okay? Now let's imagine the JFrog is there, okay? Now what JFrog is having, okay? What JFrog is having, JFrog is actually having the artifact, okay, of 10 GB or 5 GB artifact is there, okay? Now let's understand this 10 GB 5 GB of artifact, or sorry, 10 MB or 5 MB of artifact, okay? Now what we are trying to do, we are trying to convert that as a Docker image, okay? Last time we have seen, so Docker, many of you have told Docker is nothing but a system, a laptop kind of thing, which actually helps us to scale up, scale down our application, manage our application in a better way, containerize our application, right? So you see like ships have containers, right? They transfer the goods from India to USA or China, right? Somewhere. So what they do, they have their goods inside the container. In the same way, our application, the small file of 10 MB, 20 MB of var is actually present in the Docker. Okay, now this Docker image, what we do, we write some commands, guys, in the Docker image. What commands? Like from, copy. So copy is the command which actually we copy the jar file from the local server, from the laptop to the Docker container, okay? And we say like run, okay? We have commands like entry point. Entry point is nothing but, you know, like java-jar, we give the jar name, okay? In the entry point, we mention like start of the application, the command to start the application. So in the same way, when we put these all things in a Docker file, that is a configuration file, and we say like docker build dot or docker build Docker file, then our image gets created with the help of Docker file. Got it? What is artifact? Okay, artifact, okay, I think last time someone has told me not to see the comments. I will tell again, but I will not check the comments in a while. What we will do, we will keep a slot, okay? Now what is the time, guys? We'll just see what is the time, okay? Time now is 4:17. By 4:45, we will have 5 minutes of doubts clearing session, okay? And also make sure you are connected with me on Instagram, where I come live every Thursday to make sure whatever the sessions we have completed, I will cover the topics on that, okay? So now we have the Docker image, right? We have the Docker image. Now very carefully listen, this image we need to convert into a Kubernetes, what is that, pod, okay? Pod is like a container only, but Kubernetes gives us the ability to more enhanced way, okay? It gives us the ability to scale up, scale down, do rigorous activities on the cluster. And you remember, guys, last time, please do live on YouTube. Yes, I am doing live on YouTube only, right? Yeah. So guys, you remember last time we had the house example for the Kubernetes? Yes, no? Please comment down. I hope you guys remember, right? So we have one home, where that is a master hall. We have the hall, and we have three bedroom, right? Which is like a clusters, and the master hall is like a master. Yes. So now something like image is entering from the master hall, and image, now Kubernetes will try to understand like, okay, which room is empty for this image to get deployed, right? If you are new to the entire DevOps, that's also good, because I will tell with examples where you can understand and keep in your mind that, okay, with this set of examples, I can definitely make sure you guys learn with ease way. Okay, now let's take that hall has or the master has decided, okay, you go into this room for the image. Now this is the image, okay, this layer is the image. Now that image is getting converted into a container, that container is getting converted into a pod. So basically pod has a container has an image. Okay, last time we discussed already. Now we will see how the monitoring happens. So for monitoring, we have a dedicated session, guys. In the coming weeks, I'll be disclosing with you all the topics and all the same way I'm doing till now, right? The only request what I need from you all is share the channel link, because see, the efforts I am putting in, you guys know, right, how much I am putting. So you should at least help me by sharing the link. Okay, at least each person shares the links to 5 people. That means you guys are doing a great help to me. Okay, now coming on to monitoring, because our application is deployed onto Kubernetes, now someone has to check how the RAM, CPU, memory, the quota, right, whether that Kubernetes is working properly or not, the cluster monitoring, all those things. Who will do? DevOps engineer. We are the DevOps engineers who actually try to do. Okay, so I hope you guys have filled the attendance sheet. If yes, then I will pin the tools document also. It's my first session as ever. Okay, no problems. I'm just reiterating all the things which we have spoken in session 1. This slide is very much important for us to make sure we understand more. Okay, now at the end, what was there, guys? We had the monitoring setup. Okay, right? What is this monitoring actually doing? Monitoring is actually trying to help us to know if any issues are there in the cluster. Okay, let's take your Kubernetes is having more load, like 1,000 big billion sale is there, 1,000 people are hitting your Kubernetes. Just imagine if your Kubernetes is not able to survive. Okay, this was your Kubernetes. Now because 1,000 users are coming and pinging continuously your cluster, your application, just imagine if this gets burst out, right? So who is responsible? We as a DevOps engineers are responsible, right? Ideally, we should monitor all those things. So for that, we have a beautiful tools, which are Splunk and Grafana, right? So I make sure I will cover these topics also. So yes, I have completed my first slide. So let's move on to second slide, where we'll be talking about SonarQube. And guys, SonarQube is a tool which actually EKS, SonarQube is actually a tool which will help us to analyze the code. Okay, now how the code is actually analyzed, just imagine. Okay, I will tell you with the actions. Now this is your code. Okay, this is your code. SonarQube is there. SonarQube actually has some qualities integrated. Okay, so when I say SonarQube actually has the things like, SonarQube actually has the things like rules for the various applications. Like Java application, it has different rules. Node application, UI application, it has different rules, right? And then for the other things like what are the other applications, like Android applications, it has other rules. Okay, so what we do, we take an example of Java application. Right now, let's think. Okay, this is the Java application. Okay, now this Java application has to go through the SonarQube. Okay, now imagine this SonarQube is there. Okay, and this Java application is coming. Now we have already given the set of rules to the SonarQube. What are the set of rules? Set of rules are nothing but ki SonarQube bhai, you go ahead and check line wise how the code is. If any duplicates are there, if any vulnerabilities are there, how is the test case written? Okay, and if you see in this document, you see there is a red mark on the left hand side corner where you can see like 0.0%, right? So whiteboard, yes, whiteboard I have, but the thing is, I need to set up that. I will do that. Yeah, definitely from session 2, next session, I will definitely try to make a whiteboard. Please don't worry on that, right? So don't worry on that. Yeah. So if you are seeing on the red mark on the left hand side, what it is telling, guys, 0.0%. Okay. So why 0.0% is there? Because coverage, right? So what we are doing, we are trying to write as many test cases as possible. Okay. Now let's imagine this is the code. This code is of, let's take 500 lines of code. Okay. Now this 500 lines of code has only 2 test case written. Okay. But just imagine if this 2 test case written on 500 lines of code goes into production, what will happen without the test case? We didn't tested the scenarios, right? What will happen? At the end, the application will burst out, right? So we don't want that. We want our application to work properly, right? So what we do, we try to increase this code coverage, which you are seeing now 0.0%. We'll try to increase to, let's take 10%, 20%, and 30%. Now imagine, right? Imagine why we are trying to increase this code coverage. Okay, we as a DevOps engineer, when you are trying to attend in the interview, you are the person who has to tell, like, Okay, let's take you are in the interview. Okay, what you need to tell, I have increased the code coverage of the applications from 0% to 30%. When no one came forward to increase that, I made sure teams are working on the code coverage and make sure like all the applications are built intact with the proper code coverage. Then only your responsibility was to allow to other stages when SonarQube get passed. Okay, so you are understanding test cases are nothing but, let's understand, you have www.helloworld.com, right? So when you hit www.helloworld.com, you get the response like, hey, hi. Correct. Now what is this test case is? Test case will do nothing but it will actually test your URL. Okay, test your application. Like how we have tested now, we have hit it in the browser, right? So you know Selenium testing, right? JMeter testing, right? What else testing tools we have? We have BDD, right? Body driven design, I think so, Cucumber, right? So these all test cases are automated test cases where testing people will write the test case and they will be helping us to increase this code coverage. Sometimes development teams only do, right? So if you see on this dashboard, you see like vulnerabilities. Okay, if you see here, vulnerabilities are there, bugs are there, right? So what are these vulnerabilities, guys? Let's take hacker is there. So we will talk about cyber attacks also in the coming slides. Okay, let's take this hacker is there, and he has found a little bit of line of code which has vulnerability and he's trying to enter into the code, right? So just imagine so much secure our code should be. Okay, so much secure, our code should be very much secure in order to make sure we are actually helping the development as well as production teams and giving the best code in the production. Okay, now see this right hand side, what we have quality gate, right? Below the date, right, October 9 2019, below that we have quality gate, right? And you see quality profiles. Okay, so now when someone talks about quality gates and quality profiles, you just tell them quality gate is nothing but a barrier. Okay, gate is nothing but a quality barrier. Okay, quality stop, where you are telling some rules, rule 1, rule 2, rule 3, and in the rule I will be showing you what you write. In the rule you write like, okay, my code coverage should be 30%, then only I will allow this application to pass through this. My code should be having 0 vulnerabilities. My code should be having 5, okay, one bug is fine for me. Like that you write the gates, okay, quality gates for a single application. Now you see quality profiles. What is this quality profiles? I told you some set of rules we write. So those set of rules are called quality profiles. Let's take, we are at a project of, one project is there, okay, Hello World project is there. For that Hello World, how you create the actual data or the SonarQube quality gate and quality profile is, you just create a quality gate in the Sonar dashboard. I'll be showing that. So if you see administration tab is there, right, on the top. So in that, if you drop down, you will come to know actually that in the administration there is a quality gate. You will create a quality gate where you put some rules, right? And you see how much code coverage you need, what is the vulnerability you need, what is the bug count you need, and those will actually help your application to go into production successfully. Got it? Right? I hope behavior, yes, behavior driven development. Sorry, I was wrong. Anyways, I told that I am not from testing, but I have done that BDD actually. Okay, so I hope this slide is clear. If this is clear, we will see to the next slide, and just tell me whether you are able to understand or not. If yes, okay, yes, then I'll be just going to the next slide. Okay, so just tell me, and also please share this link which I'm live with different people. Yes, with different people, so that people join. Okay, 251, I see 251 are actually in the live, so please we want to increase the count more. Okay, now this is the real-time scenarios and telling more about sharing links, Instagram focus on technical. Okay, Swagat Mohanty, for your question, I hope you are new to this stream. Okay, so technical, if you see my videos, if you have seen my content, I talk more on technical. I don't talk on basics. I don't talk on high level. I will more talk on technical, where you will get your interview clear. Okay, so I have generated results. If you don't know me, just check out my LinkedIn profile. Recently, one guy has gone into Airtel with #1 package. So I don't want to express or boast myself more. So just check out that. Okay. Yes. So guys, so in this slide, we'll be talking, see, this I have put. Okay. Now let's take why I have put this. Okay. Now imagine this is actually the Jenkins pipeline, which we will be doing in a project. And the document which I have shared, I will be talking about that, like how to install tools in your local with step by step. Okay. So don't worry about that, right? Definitely. So now you see in the first what we are doing. Okay. So just see what are these green ticks. Just imagine the green ticks as a bulb. Okay. Bulbs are there. And wherever you are seeing the red mark, that means there is a danger. Okay. Got it? So in your brain, just imagine like, right, each bulb is a tool. Okay, each bulb is a tool, or each bulb is a stage, right? Stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, which we have discussed in the slide 1, right? So now imagine our code is at start point. Okay, this is our start point, this is our code, right? Right. So what actually this start point is doing? This start point is having our code. Okay. Now in the first bulb, if you see in the last session, we have discussed about the Groovy, right? Where you have seen how the Groovy code is written, what are the stages inside the script, right? Okay. My pick is covering. Okay. No worries. No worries. There is nothing in the end. Just the functional test cases are there at the end. But don't worry about that. Okay. So please be with me. Okay. So now just imagine, okay, the green and the red are the bulbs. Okay. And each bulb is nothing but, what is that each bulb? Each bulb is nothing but a tool in the Jenkins. Okay. Now you are seeing the straight line. Okay. What is this straight line is denoting? This straight line is denoting the CICD pipeline. Okay, we are actually entering into the practicality of the DevOps. Okay, and once we install the tools, once we see how the behavior is, we'll go into depth as the session progresses. Okay, now just imagine we are at the start point. Okay, and this is the pipeline. Okay, which you are seeing. The straight line from the start point to the end point. The end point is behind my video, right? My screen. So don't worry about that. But as far as you are able to see the post-build tasks, the build and test, the pre-build task, that's enough for us. Okay. Now imagine the first circle is actually the checking out of code. Okay. The code was in GitHub. We remember GitHub. Then it took out the code, right? Pre-build tasks, install dependencies. What we are doing, we are actually trying to do some pre-build tasks. Let's take the application is there. For that application, some dependencies are required, right? So those things we install. Okay. And DevOps is very beautiful concept where actually you are helping the people to survive actually, right? Development team, they can't do all these things, right? So definitely they need a DevOps people. Yes. So just imagine in the pre-build task, we install some dependencies. Now actually build and test is coming. Okay. And you see build and test, how it is happening, guys. If you see build and test, it is happening in parallel. Okay, why that is happening in parallel? Let's take the build is happening in parallel, some analysis. Okay, just imagine that security analysis is happening, unit test running parallel. Just imagine why we need the things in parallel. Can anyone answer like why we need the things in parallel? Just tell me if you have knowledge why in Jenkins pipeline we actually put the tools to run in parallel. Why? Please say. Okay. Okay, interview questions in this slide will be mostly on the quality profiles, on the quality gates, the Jenkins pipeline look and feel, and the questions which I have asked you, that why we keep the things in parallel, right? It's beautiful, right? Why we things in parallel? No, it's not like saving time, guys. Let me tell you, okay? Let me tell you, it's not like multiple tasks in parallel. It's not like saving time, but what we need actually, right? What we need actually, just imagine. I told you security plays an important role, right? I told you the unit test plays an important role. Okay. Now imagine the things are in parallel. Okay. Just imagine this is first job, this is second Jenkins job, and this is third Jenkins job. Okay. Now if the things are in parallel, right? Now what we are trying to see is, just imagine if anything gets break, right? let's take the security job is failed. What will happen? We will not move to the next step, right? Let's take the unit test code coverage is less. Will not move to forward, right? Let's think build is failed. What we do? Will not move forward, right? And after the build, what we do, guys? Here there is a automation, and here there is a question of interview. Let's take your build is failed. Okay, what you do immediately, right? In WhatsApp status, guys, yes, please put the stream link in the status, because I think we missed to actually stream on the actual link because of some technical issues. But yeah, that should be fine. Please support me, right? More people join, then it will be helpful for more. That is why we are conducting live, right? Yeah, all good. So now imagine if one of the field or the stage or the bulb is in red. So what we do? We don't allow the build to go to the next stage. And what we do immediately? Check logs. Yes, that is correct. Before checking logs, what you do? You actually send an automated email via shell script or via Jenkins plugin to the development team, right? Right. So that is what the important thing is, right? You actually do the testing, and let's take something fails. You inform the development teams by sending the email, which we will be seeing in our shell scripting. Okay, and I will be sharing you my 25 plus organizations interview experience, interview questions, everything. Okay, and so that you guys clear with the best way. Okay, so now we were at here, right? And you see we have done all the pipeline and everything look good. So as I have told you, the quality profiles are the core component of SonarQube, right? Where we define the rules. This is the quality profile for which application? Let's take for our Flipkart application. Okay. Okay, so this is actually the quality profiles of the Flipkart application. This is the Flipkart application, and this is the quality profile. So what this quality profile have? The quality profile has some rules. These rules are applicable on the Flipkart application, where they check how your code is, what is the test case return, what is the percentage of code coverage, whether some code smells are there. You see, code smells, some issues, bugs, reliability, vulnerability on the security domain, security hotspots. If any issues, right, it will automatically stop your pipeline to get deployed into the actual environment production. Now we will talk about quality gates. So if you are seeing the quality gates are nothing but these are the gates which I'll show in the next slide. These are the gates, as I've told you, which will help us to design the gates for our application. Let's take this is the Flipkart application, and this is the gate for the Flipkart application, where we tell this much amount of activity, if it is there in the code, then only we will allow the code to go next stage. Okay, I will be showing you that. So guys, okay, so are you with me? Right? Yes, all are with me. Moin said, I want to run pipeline if it is fail one stage also. Yes, Moin, very good question. Very good question. Why? What I would like to tell is we have some retry options in Jenkins Groovy pipeline, and this is one of the interview scenario. And Moin, you have asked very good question. In retry option, right? Just a retry option. What you need to do when the pipeline, okay, when the running pipeline is running, okay, here it is running from upward to downward. Let's take there is a stage break, okay, and you want to retry. What you do in the session one, we have seen the Groovy script. You just add a retry option into the Groovy script, and developers will see a retry option onto the Jenkins console. And once the developer can see the UI, they can just click like retry. It's up to their wish whether they want to pass it or fail it. Yes, option retry. Yes, Hari. Yes, that is correct. You can definitely understand that in a proper way. Okay, now I think I have explained quality profiles, quality gates, and we have discussed SonarQube. Now we will talk about how actually the Flipkart application or the Amazon application or some other application in your organization actually does this Sonar code coverage. Okay, so now let's think, whenever you are watching the Sonar coverage, okay, what you guys actually do is, let's take I am sitting in the interview and I wrote like SonarQube in my resume. Okay, so now we will see how that SonarQube is actually integrated with Java application, right? We will see in the coming slides how the Maven is actually integrated with SonarQube. Okay, we will see all those things, important topics we will see in the coming slides. Okay, now the Sonar code coverage is there. If you see here, I have put the module screenshot. Okay, why SonarQube analysis tested in both dev and master branch? Yes, very good question. Because let's imagine your dev branch is there and your master branch is there. Okay, now development team is developing the development branch, correct? And master branch no one will touch, only they will merge the code to this, right? Now what is happening is, before merging into this, we need to check this code also which development team has written, right? So in order to make sure everything is good, everything is perfect without any issues, we actually do the Sonar code coverage in this branch as well as in this branch also, correct? So now coming on to this slide, what we are doing, guys, we are actually discussing about the interview concept, right? So let's think you have a Java project, okay? And this Java project has the name of my project, and there are some microservices, okay? There are some microservices. If you see module 1, okay, that I took some water. So if you see, there is a module 1, let's take like, okay, real-time project. Okay, let's take Flipkart. That project is belonging to Flipkart. Okay, now in that Flipkart, the module 1 is, let's take like Flipkart Plus membership. Okay, the module 2 is nothing but Flipkart payments page or Flipkart order section. Getting? So in your brain, imagine like, this big application is not that much big actually, right? You remember what is microservice architecture? Can anyone ping and tell like what is actually the microservice architecture is, right? Very much, actually people are very much behind microservice architecture. Now in interviews, if you go in top product-based organization, everyone is behind. Have you done the microservice architecture or not, right? Yes, small modules, yes. And the way you deploy, we will be seeing in this bootcamp, right? Right. And now let's think, there is my project of Flipkart application, right? And we see like module 1, where module 1 was our Flipkart, what was that? Flipkart Plus membership. Module 2 is nothing but our Flipkart order page. Okay, now imagine I need to integrate the SonarQube with these two modules. Okay, so what I write actually, step 1, I have the sonar.property file. Guys, those who have filled the attendance sheet, I'll be circulating, or what we can do is, I'll put this data into the GitHub, so you can directly check out the documents, everything from the GitHub, right? And that will be really helpful is what I am thinking. Okay. Yes, every task is divided into different pods. Very well said. Okay, that is what we will be doing. Now just imagine what we are doing here is, we are actually adding, you see, under my project folder, what we are adding sonar project.properties, right? And what that properties will have, a project key, a project name, project version, and what are the modules we actually need the sonar to run, right? You understand the concept of interview, right? When you are learning a tool, don't just learn blindly, right? Just tell me, have you ever seen this kind of concept? I mean, yeah, if you are working, if you are experienced, definitely you would know, but tell me yes or no. Yes, seen this concept? Yes, that is very important. This concept is very important actually, and in real time. Okay, it's not like I have done some mini projects. It was for entire big projects where we have developed this. Okay, no, yes, I know people mostly say yes and no. That is a mix and match because we come from various experience, right? So now think, okay, sonar.project key, how the sonar.project key will come, right? This sonar.project key will actually come from the SonarQube dashboard. Okay, in the SonarQube, we actually tell the SonarQube that, hey, I have created a new project. Now I am creating a key and I am creating a name, right? And just version is nothing but, you can give any version, 1.1, 1.2. Sonar.sources, you see SRC folder on the left hand side screenshot. We are telling SonarQube that, hey SonarQube, you only go and check the source folder only. If I give something like other folder other than source, let's say test folder, what it will do? It will actually go inside the test folder and only check. It will not go into SRC folder. Got it? sonar.module, what it will do? Sonar.modules actually check or run the sonar cube on various modules. What were our two modules, guys? Our two modules was, one was Flipkart payments page, other was Flipkart plus membership, right? Yes, that is great. Yeah, so what we will be doing is, step one, we have a project properties file which is placed in the folder. You see here, right? You see here there is a sonar project properties file, right, which is module 2. Now imagine what will happen if I go to step 2. Okay, have you heard about Jacoco, guys? Yes, no? Yes, no? I want to make this session very informative, and be with me. What we will do is, in another 10 minutes, I think the time is 4:44, by sharp 5 we will discuss about the installation of tools, okay, which I have shared the document to you all, right? And we will go through one by one, another 10 minutes, right? By 5 p.m. we'll start that, okay? And yeah, you have never seen, right? So Jacoco is basically a report or the test case report generation tool. Okay, you see, I will take you one by one. Okay, so now what is Maven, guys? Maven will actually help us to have the dependencies for our project, right? Yes, so similar way, this plugin of pom.xml, right? This is the pom.xml. What we do, we add a dependency to it. And what was that dependency we are adding? Like, dependency we are adding is Jacoco. So see, build, in the build section we add plugins. In the plugin section we add one plugin, right? Okay, some people are asking for the Telegram channel link. Guys, please share with the people. I think Shivani is asking for the Telegram channel link. And also, guys, connect with me on Instagram. My Instagram ID is Singam for DevOps. I am very much active there. I share the details over there for the sessions. And also I will create the GitHub repo. Guys, I am new to YouTube, right? I am new to YouTube. It's hardly 1 month, I think 15-20 days. I am on YouTube. I came on YouTube. I am also learning the things, right? Just hold my hand. Don't blame me for anything. People are just telling like you are not giving the notes and everything. Slowly, right? I have started slowly, but yeah, gradually we will be a good platform in the YouTube. Okay. So now you see group ID, artifact ID, and version. This version plays an important role, guys. Okay. And you see dollar curly braces. What is this dollar curly braces in DevOps actually means? Can anyone tell me, like in DevOps, what this curly braces actually means? No? Completely understandable? Yes. Class chalu kar lo aap sir. Yes, bro, you are doing great. Yes, this is great. Okay, tell me what this curly braces actually means. You know or not in DevOps? Okay, I will tell you. Curly braces actually means we are calling a variable value which is defined somewhere. Okay, let's imagine in at top of the file you wrote like jacoco.version equal to 1.1, right? So what? Yes, environment variables. Yes, correct. Okay, I drink a lot of water, and that is why I take some breaks. If you guys need a break, don't worry, keep the stream on, go ahead and take a break quickly and come back, right? Because no one will come live and teach you with this much efforts, is what I believe. Okay, and I trust live teaching is impacting more because you don't have the time to actually view the videos afterwards, right? And also I believe those who are in the live, if you complete the live with me for the next 2 months, your brain will actually think in different way from others, is what I am guaranteeing for the 218 plus people who are in the stream. Okay, now going ahead, if you see execution, okay, what actually execution we need, we are setting some goals in the Jacoco. What we are telling, prepare agent. And what is the report we need? Test report we need. Okay, yes, services are independent, calling the environment variable. You all are correct, guys. Okay, now you see we are having two types of executions in Jacoco. If someone asks you in the interview, tell me what is pom.xml, how it looks like, what are the dependencies you have added, how you have helped the development teams to become the part of DevOps, right? You tell them all these scenarios from my slides. Definitely they will feel happy. If any cross questions are coming, definitely you need to work from your end also a little bit, but I am setting a base for you guys. Yes, base for you guys so that you get more inputs, right? So now we are having two execution patterns. One is prepare agent and the other one is test report generation. Okay, these two things will actually help you all to see like what are the things. Okay, and once this report is generated, guys, under the target there will be a Jacoco folder where you will actually see the test reports generated. Okay, okay, your DevOps content is the best content in all the platforms, like, you know. Yes, Sujal, thanks a lot. I believe it's the best content because all are different scenarios. Okay, and mostly I see, will just imagine guys, with one bootcamp क्या ही कर लेंगे हम, right? बनाओ, मैंने ऐसा बनाया है बूट कैंप की, उस बूट कैंप में सारे चीज़ें, और आपको कुछ भी डाउट, इफ़ यू हैव एनी डाउट, जस्ट चेक माई लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल. I think I have helped many people with my sessions, and people have commented that with my sessions they were able to achieve good top product based organizations. Okay, all the screenshots I have put in LinkedIn with the profile features list. You can see that. I will put in Instagram also for you all to believe what I am doing, what I was doing in the past 5 months. Okay, okay, got it. Now we are at step 3, step 4. Okay, can we share this report? Soma, yes. Report in the sense you want the PPTs, I will put in the GitHub or somewhere. I will put repository. Just give me 1 week of time. So the thing is, guys, next week I am traveling to office because office se bulawa aaya hai. Right, so I am trying my best to set up this kind of environment there also. Right, I will try and I'll give my 100% there also. Okay, Jacoco report. Okay, can we share? Yes, Jacoco report is nothing but it will be a UI dashboard. When you click on the report, like HTML page only, when you click on the report, how the report will be looking like is how many test cases are passed, how many test cases are failed. Okay, and if you click on the different links, it will show you. Okay, it will actually it is a clear help to the development teams, right? Why DevOps has come into picture. Yes, I will prepare, Arshad. Thanks for joining, Arshad and Soma. Yes, I will prepare a GitHub repo. Right? No, Jacoco report. Yes, that's what I'm telling, Soma. So in the Jacoco report, there will be how many test case passed, how many test case failed, and it will be very easy report for the development teams. You just copy the link of Jacoco report, you share the link with the development teams, and they will come to know, and it's very easy for them to track actually. Okay, I hope I am making sense. Yes, okay. Now we will see what is quality gate, right? And we will see different people involved in the Sonar Cube, right? And as our session progresses, I'll bring you more automation things which are nowhere told. Okay, so in the next session, we'll mainly talk about Docker, and then I'll bring you the automation techniques, automation shell scripting, projects, everything in real. Okay, real-time scenarios, right? So now we will see why I have put this slide is basically, you see, stakeholders, right? For a project, who are stakeholders? Our client, our managers, our architects, developers, testers, everyone is actually a part of the project, right? And you see why I have put the metrics. Okay, if you see here, the metrics is there, right? Why I have put metrics is which level of hierarchy needs what data. Getting me? Yes, yes, no. You all are with me, right? You all are with me? Yes, no? Okay, and we'll also see. So Jacoco is the only analyze the report of SonarQube test result. Jacoco will actually generate the report based on the test cases written in Java application. Okay, yes, great. So now just see project manager. This manager is mainly dependent, I mean more focused on the quality gate, right? Why? Because he or she wants his project to be best. They don't want their project to lightly go into the production, because at the end they are responsible, right? They are responsible. Yes. You see architect, why architects are more involved in the code coverage, right? Because they want the code coverage to be best. Let's take again the example, 500 lines of code, only 2 test cases written, and we are trying to deploy into the production, which is very bad, right? We don't want to do that, right? Our architects are majority of the people who actually drive the projects to bring out the best project quality, right? Developers and testers, guys, see what I have put. Developers and testers are more related to what? Bugs and vulnerabilities, code smells, duplication, right? Theoretically is okay, but cannot remember for long hands-on for that. See, hands-on I cannot give, guys, okay, because few of the restrictions I have with me. But what I will do, I will tell you how to do. Hands-on will see projects I have clearly told at the end of the bootcamp will do, right? In any practical experience, you will get there. But make notes. That's why I'm telling, make all the notes. Anyways, these presentations I will keep in GitHub, as I have told you, as I have promised you, I will do. Don't worry about that. Remember these concepts, write notes when I am talking, right? So that you guys actually will get majority of the benefits from it, right? So what is the time now? We are at 4:55. I'll talk again 5 minutes and we'll go to the this one, okay? We'll talk about various tools installations, okay? Be with me. And please share the channel link with your friends, at least 5 friends today, so that 5 subscribers I get, right, from you all, right? Great. So now you see, this was the slide I was talking about. This was a picture. So if you see down, guys, again I'm telling, make sure your stream is 720p. Under the video you will have the settings button. Just click on that and make it 720p. Okay, question and answer. Yes, okay, we'll take 5 minutes question and answer. Okay, shoot me the questions what you have. I will go ahead with the questions now. Shoot me the questions. Go ahead. Yeah. No questions? Okay, Arshad is telling. Yes, thank you. Alekia, yeah, sure. Yeah, go ahead with your questions. If you don't have any questions, I'll wait for 1 minute, because as I have told you, I'll take some questions also. Quality gate. Okay, Tanjil, I have already told you, quality gate is nothing but, let's take, this is your code, okay, your code, and there is a gate in between your code and the other environment. Let's take deployment environment. Now what we are trying to do, this code is actually coming in, and this quality gate has some rules in it, quality rules in it. And you see, what are the quality gates? You see in the blue, I have put blocker issues value is greater than, we can put the value like 120. Okay, so you see unit test errors, I have put the box as value is greater than. If I put like, if it is greater than 5, then build failure. Okay, unit test failures, if it is greater than 5 unit test case fail, then fail the build. Okay. If there are 2 modules, dependencies of module 1 and module 2, and we want to test both the modules, so do we need to add plugin in both the module? No, you don't need to add the plugin in both the module. You need to add the properties file in both the module. Okay, plugin will be in Jenkins. Okay, plugin, this is Jenkins. Jenkins has, let's take, this is the plugin. Okay, this is the first plugin in Jenkins. So you added your Sonar plugin here, and this is the 2 projects. Each project have sonar.property file, and you pass both the projects through this quality gate. Okay. Who will write SonarQube rules? DevOps. Developers will not write Rama. DevOps people will write all these things, whatever I am showing on the screen. Okay. Okay. Your efforts are really great. Yes. Thank you. I will drink some water. Yes, Ujjwal, that is correct. Sir, why there is no continuation to previous class? No, guys, previous class continuation only we are doing. Last class, what we have done, we have seen the overall things, we have seen GitHub, we have seen the webhook, Jenkins. Now we are seeing what? Each tool, like SonarQube we are seeing Maven, next Maven will come. Tomorrow, next session, we'll see Docker, and we will talk about the tools also, okay? Shell script from your side, yes, Rajshekhar, after the Docker session, I mean, next week we'll have the Docker session. After the Docker session, there are 10 shell scripts which actually have helped me to crack 25 plus organizations. Okay. Yes, great. So yes, Docker is there, Kubernetes is there. Not, see, Docker means one session where I'll be telling the things, but at the end you guys needs to work on that. Okay. How many quality gates are required? Quality gates are actually dependent on DevOps team. Here you see how many gates are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 is there, right? So it depends. Okay. Okay. let's go ahead with the tools installation part. Everyone, okay, open the link which I have shared. I think I have shared very top. I will share again to you all. Right, open the tools link. I will share now to you all. We'll see one by one the tools. Okay, I'll pin that. Everyone has taken the attendance. I will share few of the important things. I am sharing the emails also. Okay, I'll pin this one. I hope you guys have taken the attendance. Now open this one, drive. Okay, replace pin message. I have replaced it. Okay, open this. If you are all have opened, yes, you are here. Okay, great. Share again. I have pinned it. Yeah. If anyone needs, please provide hands-on too. Yes, Vimal, hands-on will be coming in the end. Okay. First, let me explain how actually in the DevOps the field is. Okay. At the end, we will take. Okay. Okay. Guys, open the drive. Yes, everyone opened it. Yes, no. Please comment it. We will go one by one. I'll not screen share the document, but I will read what actually we are trying to do from this document. Everyone, yes, no? Okay, programming language. We will have shell scripting. Screen share the PDF. Okay, you want me to screen share? I don't want to do that because there is some reasons. I don't want my stream to get stuck, right? That is why I never go to other Google or something. Okay. So that is what I'm a little bit concerned about that, because if I stop there, if the stream gets closed, I don't want you all to lose in between. Okay. Yes, open. Great. Great. Now what we will do, you are seeing this document, you have the Git present, you have install Git option. So what you do, right? You guys, a laptop is mandatory for our session, right? So please have a laptop, right? Right? A laptop is mandatory. If you don't have a laptop, at least for the next 2 months, right? I want results from you all, right? I want more people getting placed in good organizations. Okay. Yes. Yes. This project, this installation things I have already shared on LinkedIn also. So go ahead and download from there. You can download from anywhere if you need. All right. Now we'll take one by one. We'll talk one by one what actually this document is. Okay. You are seeing install Git. Right, so go ahead and install. Right, you see what is the actually the stash area, right? Creating version tags. We have seen version tags, right? So you see it's straightforward. Okay, git branch, there are some commands, right? Everyone with me? Yes, no? Yes, no classes on Sunday, no Bhumika. See, I am totally I mean, so much efforts are there. Okay, it's not like I'm just coming live and I'm talking. Even my breath, right? I'm taking some pause because I need to take breath also, right? Yeah, got it. So yes, so you are seeing the tools, all right? So Sunday sessions are not there. I'm really, I mean, for this setup itself, I'm so much putting efforts. Sunday session, I will take rest, right? Even I have other activities to do. So Sunday will not have any session, but only Saturdays. Okay. So you see what we are trying to do, Git init. So see what you have to do is actually apt. Okay, apt command you need to use. Apt get install software, right? Default JDK you need to install, right? You need to update that apt get update, right? Install the VIM software also, guys. Okay. Okay, can you please do it along with us? We will install with you now live. No, don't install now live because guidement, it will take time. Okay, so why I am telling is you guys do later. Okay, later. Okay, crazy. Really like the way you are explaining. Okay. Okay, this lab is about to install the tools for our coming projects. Okay, so what we need actually, we need a GitHub or GitLab from or Git. We need Jenkins. We need Maven. We need Ansible. So all those tools install. Those who are able to install it. Those who are not able to install, that's totally fine. Just watch the videos. Okay. Now you install the VIM software also. Not now. Everyone, please, could you make a video from your side and upload regarding the installation? Okay, you want me to do the installation part? Okay, I cannot do actually. Okay, but yeah, I will try. Can you just explain the commands? Will try. Can we make free AWS account? Yeah, make you pro. This is the best way. Create a AWS account, have one server, but be very careful, right? When you are installing a server, when you are actually procuring a server, caution one: only procure a server in single region. Okay, don't go to other regions. If you are working on East US 2, in that region only work East US 2 for 2 hours and close the actually your server. Okay, delete the server, stop the server, because in the free tier it's easy and there is a limitation. Okay, now coming back to the tools, I don't want to waste time. So you have installed VIM. What needs to be installed? Git. Okay, you have installed Git. See, Chef, there is an architecture diagram, right? So those who are actually working on Chef, they can refer this. And you see Chef server installation. Step by step it is given. wget, we will see what is wget actually. But see, guys, in my session, you don't need to go anywhere. Okay, you don't need to go anywhere, right? So only thing is just follow my sessions. Okay, step by step everything is given. Chef node installation, how to install the node, how to install the workstation, how to start with a cookbook. Okay, great, right? And they have given some roles. Okay, to uninstall they have given. Now coming on to Maven. See, Maven also, you are scrolling with me, right? Everyone? Yes, no? Yes, please make a separate live session of software. Okay, you want a separate live session for software installation? Okay, we'll do that. Okay, okay, we'll do that. After that, yes, we'll do that. Okay, no worries. But as of now, for you all to start with the actual boot camp, ना अभी क्या कर रहे हैं हम लोग? धीरे धीरे boot camp में बढ़ रहे हैं, right? We are going deep, right? It's like step 1, page number 13 now. Great. Okay, you are with me? Yes. Page number 13. Okay, so you are Maven. Yes, so Maven installation, see, very straightforward. And guys, whatever the commands are there, right? You are seeing the commands: chmod, source, tar, you are seeing vi, export, apt get, right? These all commands are very important. Nubi, Jyoti, yes, chef alternate is Ansible. Yes. Okay, so see, everything in the document, group ID, right? Everything in the document is very important. Okay, now come to page number 17, guys. Docker, very important. Next session will be on Docker, end to end, and you will not get the data anywhere. So what I request is, okay, tool, okay, for Windows I need to check, because I thought like Linux, right? Linux is very important for us, right? So Docker, you see, there is some Docker data, right? For every tool there is a data, right? Virtual machine A, virtual machine B. What you are trying to do, take Ubuntu server, guys. Okay, everything is on Ubuntu, right? Okay, I'll take a break now. Okay, just 1 minute. Just go through this one document. Okay, go through the document. Okay, go to the document. Okay, see, Docker, straightforward, very straightforward, right? What they are doing, apt-get repository, right? Oracle Java 8 installation, and what else? Let me come down. See, they have given the Docker full installation also. Run images, how you run Docker images, ps-a command, all things we will discuss. And this is why this document is this. See, this document I have not created, guys. I am telling you frankly. Someone has created and I am sharing with you all, right? And I am sharing because the thing is, this document I found really useful and very much effective. Okay, so yeah, with that said, we'll go. Okay, we'll go to the stream now. Come back to the stream. Install till Docker, right? Git, Maven, Docker, and Ansible if possible. Right? That is better. Okay. Okay. Install till Docker, because next session is on Docker. Okay, and I think we have good things to be covered. Okay, the document is great. Yes, Aditya, thank you for that. Okay, we are at 5:09. Okay, there are so many things to cover. I have directly come into 45. We'll be talking about 45. Okay, come back to here, guys. Come back here to the session. Okay, just go through the document after this session, right, and make sure you guys are doing okay. Yes, and also I hope you guys have shared the link with your friends, those who are actually looking out for a job change, right? Great. Okay, now let's actually okay, and also like the video, because I think this is a new stream. Like it and also comment whenever you feel like. Okay, can you do it? Okay, let's start with 45. Okay, now we will see various issues. Okay, what are the issues, guys? We'll see like denial of service attack. This is DOS attack. Okay, DOS. What is DOS? Do not allow untrusted data, right? So let's understand, see this diagram for a while, okay? And we will tell like how DevOps engineers actually help the development teams to work with various applications, okay? Now, XML entity attack. What is XML entity attack, guys? I will tell you with a very sweet example, right? No problem, Rana. Please be with me. That is good, yeah. Now, just see this, right? Step one, hacker is there, okay? And how DevOps is actually trying to oppose the hacker, we will see now, okay? Okay, now, step one, hacker is there, okay? You see what hacker is trying to do? Hacker is trying to actually username and password. Okay, there is a web application. Let's take some XYZ application. I'll not take the name, right? So hacker is actually trying to log in into this web application, right? XYZ web application. Now what is happening actually? This hacker, right? In the step two, what he is doing? He has his own server, guys. Okay, the red one is his own server where he is trying to hack the things. I mean, he has his malicious content in that server. Now step two is he has his hack server, and step three, what he is doing? From that server, he's trying to do something on the web application. Now, Aadhaar card example, okay? You are uploading an Aadhaar card onto a portal, okay? The moment you upload some data from the local to the server, if it is a good data, that is fine. If that data has malicious content, right? Malicious content, what will happen? The server will be crashed. And you see on the right hand side, there is some junk data getting sent into the server. With that, the load of this server will be more, right? So now in the step three, let's think this junk data, right, which I am hovering, right, with the mouse, is actually sent into the application, right? Once that is sent, what we are trying to do? We are trying to increase the load on the target server, which is actually the XYZ server. And once that is done, you think the server will be crashed, right? And in the step five, what hacker is doing? Hacker is trying to hack the sensitive data, right? So you see what are the different types of attacks on the systems, and how we can come out from the attacks is that one is denial of service attack, right? What is this denial of service attack? You hit www.helloworld.com, right? And many users try to hit, right? And what will happen? At the same time, hacker is coming and trying to do something. Then you will get 500 error, internal server error, 404 error, right? And that service will not be up. XML external entity attack, as I have told you, some bad documents are actually uploaded into the server, which are junk data, which are virus-full data. Okay, so that, can someone please share the document link once again? Yes, Kamlesh. Guys, please share, Kamlesh, the document links. I have already pinned Kamlesh. You can see in the chat. Okay. Okay. Now, DDoS attack, you see in the second picture, actual server 1 is there, attacker server 1 is there. Okay. Red part in the red line, the server is trying to attack over the internet. There is a load balancer, which we'll be talking on the AWS session. There is a firewall. And now what is happening is, yes, correct. So unwanted creation of traffic. Okay. Yes, that is called denial of service attack. And you see application server 1 and 2, they are getting overloaded. Okay. So guys, just tell me yes or no. DevOps should protect this or not? DevOps should protect the application from these attacks or not? Yes, no? Yes, no? Yes? Okay, I think there is correct, yes, correct, yeah. So how DevOps will actually do is through the Fortify, okay. Today, right, Fortify is a licensed thing. So what this Fortify has set of rules, this Fortify rules, see, every DevOps tool has two things. If you are writing notes, just make a cloud, okay, make a cloud, and just put like DevOps has two things. In you put like DevOps arrow mark 1 cloud 1 arrow mark 2 cloud 2. DevOps has two things. Every DevOps tool has two things. One is configuration file, other is rule. Okay, SonarQube has that, right? Configuration file rule, right? Fortify has that configuration file and rule, right? So we have some set of rules where we impose these rules on the application. Okay. Got it, great. So how to prevent this attacks is that you actually run your application, right, through this actual Fortify. Okay, Fortify is a DevOps tool where we actually run the this thing, right? We actually run the application, and we come to know. Let's take someone has hard coded the password. Are those rules written in configuration file? Yes, configuration files are written. Viper. Now imagine, guys, agree with me or not, this passwords, right, have to be masked, right, not hard coded. Yes, Gayatri, yeah. So just imagine the passwords are to be protected, not hard coded, right? So let's imagine developer one is there who has actually written the passwords, and he actually tried to deploy that password file into the production. Now what will happen, right? What will happen? Everyone will come to know that there is an issue with the passwords. Someone has pushed the actual passwords into production, right? Immediately there will be a call for the person, and the team will decide whether to keep him in the team or not, right? So that much level of escalation it will go. So before we take any escalation, we actually do the password management, right? So we run through the Fortify the code. Fortify will see if there are any passwords, there are any hard-coded password, it will tell us the report. States like, hey, you have a password hard-coded in this field, so go ahead and remove that, right? Is this video available? Yes, this video is available after this session. Okay, so I hope I have made it sense, right? So now we will see Maven end-to-end flow, right? Now we are at Maven, and next session we'll talk exclusive about Docker, and we'll also see this tools installation document, right? We will see how the version is getting incremented. I think in IOSD, International Organization for Software Developers, I have taken the same slide where for them I told the end-to-end will make our application more secure. Right? Yes, this is a security. Yes, it's safe to say this as a part of DevSecOps. Great, Arshad. Yes, it's a part of DevSecOps. Yes. Okay. Okay. Now we will see what is Maven end-to-end flow. Okay. So I think 219 people are with me, right? And I want everyone to at least like on this video, right? So that it's like people get confidence, right? I think last session, I think 450 plus likes went, or 400 plus likes, right? So people like the session really well, right? So if you give the likes more to this session, people will come and keep a trust with us, and if more people join, we get more engagement, right? So yeah, we are at Maven, and we will see what are the steps to actually run the Maven. Okay. Now imagine again the Java application we have taken. You see on the left hand side there is a tutorial project which has a source folder. Yes. Tanjil, I am getting distracted because I actually thought of taking some break, but no worries, I'll complete the session and we'll take a break. Okay. Now we are at tutorial project. You see, right? That tutorial project has source has main has Java folder has com. So guys, every project, every Java project has this folder structure. Okay, don't forget this. Okay, source, main, Java, com. Under com you have various files. Okay. Okay, now you see that I told you pom.xml, right? And I think last session we have discussed this. Now you see there is a version of the project. Now you have your phone, right? Everyone has your phone, right? Now go and check for the Flipkart application or any other application which you really love. Every application will have a version dedicated to it. Okay, yes, every application, guys, will have a version. Why we need version? Can anyone tell me? What version we actually need? Why we need version? Tell me. Okay, I'll be waiting for your answer. You can tell me. Meanwhile, I'll just go through the flow. Okay, so now if you see in the first screenshot, I have put, right, as a version as 0.0.1 hyphen snapshot. Okay, so this is the project version for tutorial. Okay, to track releases, yes, to track stable version, to track releases, all the things. And now you see dependency. Okay, why this dependency is coming, guys? Okay, why this dependency is coming? Because this dependencies actually help your application to run. Okay, this dependency is actually helping your application to run, right? Let's take, you want to create some Maggi, right? What you do, you mix, you don't not only take the Maggi masala, right? You mix some more ingredients to make it a better, right? According to your style, your flavor, right? So in the same way, developers actually add some dependencies for the project to make the project more beautiful, right? Getting? Yes. Great. Yes. So now you see, we have seen the screenshot one. Now we will see in real-time organizations, in bigger organizations, how actually the versioning takes place. Okay, that is what. Just keep a note in your notes. The present version is 0.0.1 hyphen snapshot. Okay, you guys need a project, Java project? Yes, no? Yes? You need a project, Anu? Yeah? Okay, go and check in the website, I mean any website, just take like Hello World project, a simple Hello World project will be sufficient for our end-to-end course, okay? Yes, great. Now, see the second picture, what it is resembling, okay? What it is resembling, guys, there is a plugin added, okay? What is that plugin? Maven SCM plugin. And what is that SCM plugin? Video quality is 144p. Make it, okay guys, make the video quality to 720p from your end. I cannot change the video quality from my end because it's a live stream, right? Praveen, why do we need the pom.xml? Okay, Tanjil, pom.xml. I told you the Maggi masala example, right? Maggi masala, right? You make Maggi, you add some ingredients to it to make a better Maggi, right? According to your taste. In the same way, in order to make the project to run, we add some external dependencies so that project runs very beautiful and in a neat manner. Okay, got it. In the second screen, in the second slide, you see what we are actually trying to do. We have some Maven source code management plugin, right? So I will be showing you why there is a need for Maven source code plugin. But remember one thing, there is an artifact ID, there is a version ID, there is a tag associated with it, right? So yes, great. Now step 3, we are in the pom.xml again, right? See this pom.xml, okay? Imagine and listen carefully to this scenario. Who will write pom.xml? Some part developer will write, but some part like these things, whatever I am showing, right? The additional of plugins, the source code management plugins like this one, right? The SCM plugin, these all things we write actually, right? We help the development teams to increment their versions properly, automatically. Now listen carefully. This is your code, which is present in GitHub, and this is your Jenkins. Now, developer has pushed the code. Here there is a developer who has pushed the code. Now what will happen? According to our session 1, we actually trigger this. Jenkins get trigger, right? Jenkins get trigger. Immediately Jenkins get trigger, right? the build tool, Maven as a build tool will run, right? And it will run and it will create a jar. Immediately after the jar is created, what will happen is, you see here, there is a SCM, right? There is a SCM plugin, right? What this SCM plugin will do is, it will actually help your project to increment, right? Along with that, there are some commands in the step 4, but this is mainly for when the Jenkins push the data back to the GitHub, right? So Jenkins should know like which repository or which project it should actually push the new version, right? Great. Yes. So in order to make sure, you have to add the SCM tag. So now if someone asks, okay, tell me how you actually add the auto version, you just tell them you use the plugin like Maven source code plugin, and you use some shell script. So what is that shell script? In step 4 we see Maven clean install, with that the jar is present, and you see Maven build helper plugin. Okay, and what we are trying to do in the new version, right? This entirely is a one command. Okay guys, sorry, dots have come in, but please ignore that. This entire is a single line command. Okay, please. Okay, this entire is a single line command. So what we are doing actually, Maven build helper parse version. Okay, what? Okay, have you seen the Flipkart version? It will be like 1.2.3. Okay, 3 versions. Okay, the first one is major version, the next one is minor version, the third version is patch version. Okay, so what we do, let's take, I want to increase the first version. So what we give, you see, parsed version dot next major version dot 0.1 hyphen snapshot. Okay, and this commit is actually to push back the code with the new version to the GitHub, right? So DevOps is beautiful, guys. Auto versioning is beautiful. Yes, Syed is supporting. Syed, thank you for your support. Guys, go ahead and like the video because it's 157 likes. Then people will think, from the previous session, they will think like, okay, there is something wrong. Okay, yeah, there was wrong because the live got ended for the first live which we were doing, but don't worry. Okay, please be with me. Very small topics are there and very important topics. Okay, now you see for the Java application what we have done with single command, what we have increased, guys. You see output. Okay, you are not able to see the output, that's fine, but output is tutorial hyphen 1.0.1. so earlier what was the version, guys? 0.0.1, but now due to increment of the version, it's 1.0.1. so in interview, what you need to tell to the people is, you tell them this scenario only, and you use Maven build helper. They will not ask anything other than this. And if they ask, write the shell script. We have a separate session for the shell script where I'll be taking you through various scenarios. Okay, so don't worry, right? Okay, Cloud Beast, Rachit, I will respond to you. My DMs are full, guys, and making content, sending emails, right? Again, telling to everyone like reminder 1, reminder 2, it's taking much efforts. So I hope you guys are understanding. If I'm not able to reply, that means I am doing something else. Okay, but don't worry, for better resolution, you can watch in TV or bigger screen. Yes, guys, Gayatri is telling, please watch on, don't watch on phone, watch and make sure you change your settings to 720p. Okay. Okay, someone as volunteer. Okay, that is correct. So that he or she take care for a comment part. Yes, Tanjil, if you want to become a volunteer, I can make you as a volunteer. Just let me know with a yes. Okay. Anyways, okay. Now I have put this screenshot. This is very much important, guys. Just be with me. Maven auto version update. Okay. Okay. Maven Apache software. Okay. Now, if you open your Flipkart application, again I am telling, go and watch the Flipkart application. The hamburger icon is there. On the hamburger icon. Okay, go ahead. I'm making Tanjil add moderator. Okay, Tanjil, I have added you as a moderator. Please take care of the chat. Yes, great, thank you. So now this Apache Maven is there, right? So you see in this Apache Maven, right, in the Flipkart application, I cannot show you now, but yeah, you can open your phone and check that. There will be 3 versions, right? Yes, Maven is only for Java, correct. So there are 3 versions. One is major version, minor version, incremental version, or patch version. Okay, patch version will be there, then comes the incremental version, right? So now you see, if you want to increase a version, what you do, you just write like next major version, next minor version, next incremental version. And already I have shared the command in the previous slide, but don't worry, definitely we will see this in our upcoming shell scripting session. Okay, got it. So any questions here? No, I will add one moderator only, please. I don't want everyone to be moderators here. Just take care of the chats if you know the questions. Ujjwal, for next session I will add you. Okay, please. Okay, guys, everything okay, clear? We'll go to the next slide, and this is very important slide, and I hope you guys are with me. 185. Okay. Yes, Maven is only for Java, so make sure you guys are actually looking at the slide. Okay. Okay. Before that, before coming into this, 172 likes are there. Our like target is 200. I think few more are left. Go ahead and like the video at least, right? I don't want people to think that is what, like, people will think like, okay, this session was not that good or something. Okay, I don't want that. Okay, great. We'll see JFrog and we'll see curl command automation. So in the previous slides, what we have seen the build tool Maven, we have seen incremental of version, right? Now we will see how this version is getting placed into JFrog. You remember in our first slide, there is a CICD setup where after Maven there was JFrog, right? And what in JFrog, what we are doing, we are sending JFrog as in JFrog, we are sending the actual data. What is that? Var jar something. Okay. I will tell you some cases here, right? And different cases, people will generally ask in interview, tell me curl command. Okay, tell me curl command how you are actually uploading a artifact into JFrog. Okay, now just see this first command, case 1, curl command to upload an artifact. Okay, and this command you can blindly tell to the interviewer that you have executed this. Okay, put, post, get, delete are very important for a DevOps engineer to know. Put is nothing but when we want to change some data, existing data, we use put. Post, when we want to put data newly placed into the repository, we use post. Delete, when we want to delete something. Get, when we want to get something from the URL. Okay. Now what we are trying to do, we are trying to use put. Before that, there is a command. -u denotes for username and password. -t, guys, note it down if you are with me. Okay. wget to pull the URL. Yes, sometimes. Put, post, delete. Yes. Okay. Okay, now I was at curl command. If you are writing the notes, please write it. -u is username, right, and password. -t is which file I want to. This is my laptop. This is the JFrog server. From my laptop, I want to send a file with automation to the JFrog. Okay, so I use curl. -export, -u. -t is the target file. Let's take -t. I give like some live session.1. It will push that only to the central server. Okay. Benefit of having a artifact. Artifacts are nothing but the project binaries. Okay, like project, the entire 10 GB of code is converted into a binary, right? Small files. So that is what, like, we can store somewhere, right? MB files. Case 2, we can add a plugin in pom.xml. As I've told you, these dependencies in pom.xml will help us to resolve so many things. So you see, plugin, under the plugin section, what I have added, you see there is a URL for the JFrog, and you see HTTP localhost 808081 artifactory, and DevOps, guys, curl I think is to communicate between servers. Yes, anything, curl can be anything through HTTP, HTTPS. Guys, make sure you all know different ports for different tools. Okay, now you see, this is the JFrog URL, okay, which I have framed. So you see, for the case 2, execution, plugin, and what we are trying to do, context URL, username, password, we are hard coding here in the pom.xml. but ideally this username and password should not be given here. It should be masked somewhere and called here. Okay, so developers will take care of that, right? And you see repo key, snapshot key, these are some keys with which the file will be placed. Okay, great. So now just think, add plugins to Jenkins. Case 3, right? First case was you can use the curl command. Next case was you can use the pom.xml. Third case is you can use a plugin in the Jenkins, right? And you see target repository. If you are not able to see, make the video to 720p. And case 4 is JFrog repository, automatic upload. You go to the UI and you upload. Okay, I think we have got 186 likes. So 14 more likes left. Go ahead and please like the video, at least make my target reachable. Okay, yes. Any questions in the JFrog slide, please throw me in, and I'll tell you a last slide. We are at Ansible. Okay, why I have put Ansible is it's a flow, guys. It's a continuous integration flow. Okay, continuous deployment flow we will see in the next sessions. Okay, why Ansible? Okay, Ansible, just see on the top picture and below picture, what Ansible has is basically Ansible has a playbook, a configuration file, and a server file. Okay, you are with me? Yes, no, people? Are you all with me? Yes, so that I can come to know, right? It's already 5:35. Yeah, yes. Okay, -x is I'm not remembering, I forgot. But just check out what does this -x mean. If anyone knows, you can answer here. So now, guys, till here you understood. First our, I will tell the flow again. First our project was there, which was 10 GB. What Maven has done, Maven has converted the 10 GB of project into a single jar file or war file, which was 10 MB or 20 MB, right? After that, what Maven has done, Maven has actually created the jar file. And after that, what we have done, with the help of curl command, in the JFrog, we have put that file. Yes? Yes? Okay. Okay. This JFrog has the file with it. Okay. Now, what we are doing, the file is in JFrog at the end, right? Now, we need to deploy this file into Kubernetes. Yes? No? Yes means yes. Okay. Can you please repeat what is JFrog? Okay. Okay, I think Tanjil has already shared that, right? Please check the comment for Tanjil. Did not get answer even for Aman. Aman, tell me. Okay, I think Aman. Aman, please put your question. Sorry, so many pings are coming, so not able to answer. So we are at the end of slide, right? Now what we are trying to do changes the actual method. Okay, now what we are trying to do, the file which is placed in the JFrog, right? Now this file is present in the JFrog, right? We are trying to deploy this file into Kubernetes. That is our end goal, right? Or a server or a AWS server. How we do that? You see, Ansible, I will tell you. Okay, Ansible is nothing but which will help us to do different types of automations. Okay, one particular automation is it will take out the latest file. Let's take 1.1.1 was our latest version. It will take out that latest version and it will deploy into various servers. Let's take the first server is host 1, the second server is host 2, the third server is host 10, right? It will deploy into all the servers, right? So that is what Ansible do. Apart from this automations, Ansible also helps us to create the environments, right? Yes. So make sure you at least have the knowledge of Ansible. Ansible has playbook, Ansible has inventory. Inventory is nothing but the name or the IP address of the server. You see what we are trying to do? Group A, host 1. Okay. Group A servers are, let's take dev servers. Group B servers are QA servers. Group N servers are production servers. Okay. Now, imagine in the extreme right hand side, are you able to see the picture? Yes, no? Yes? Okay. Now, in the last, there is a screenshot I have put. Download a file. Okay, let me go through this each step. Name, it's a YAML file. Okay, it's a Ansible YAML file. I will check that. Ansible I have not again put because I wanted to give sessions more on various topics. I will check that. Okay. Now we will see what is Ansible actually doing. Okay. Now just check -n. Okay. This is a playbook. In the right hand side, there is a playbook. This name, right? Name is the playbook name. Hosts are nothing but the server. Let's take, I can give there group A also. Okay. I can give here hosts as group A. Then what it will do? It will deploy only in the group A servers, right? Remote user root. What I am trying to tell here is my user is a root user. Let's take Aman, Alex, Tanjil. If some user is there in the server, I can give their IDs here. Now tasks are nothing but, right? We are starting with tasks. Tasks are nothing but which are helping us to do the automation. We tell Ansible, hey Ansible, do the task for us. Now just see what we are trying to do here, right? We are trying to ensure that Postgres SQL is started. These tools are related to Java-based applications, right? What about the JavaScript-based tags like mean, mon? Yes, for the Java applications only I am teaching, because if I put the UI also here, you will get confused, or people who doesn't know will get confused. But all our bootcamp will be on Java applications only. Okay. Now in the last screen, you see there is a get URL module. Okay. There is a stage or there is a task. What we are telling here is there is a URL. Okay. Stream, yes, there is a URL, there are username and password and destination mode. Let's take JFrog has our data, okay, the binary file, and this is Ansible. In the Ansible, we have written the playbook. In the playbook, we told like, okay, Ansible, go to the JFrog, pick the latest version and deploy into Kubernetes. The deployment into Kubernetes, we will see in the next session. Okay. So any questions here? I am done with my session. I hope you guys liked the video, liked the content. What I will do is in the next session, we will see some good things, more things coming in. Okay. So just tell me any questions, right? If no questions, I will be happy to tell you anything. Another 2 minutes, I'll be live. Just tell me any questions. Few of you I know will not like the session because you all need the hands-on. I again told you hands-on document I will be sharing in one session will keep for hands-on. Okay. Yes, I know for newbies, I know there is some issue for understanding, but yeah, for working people, those who are into DevOps with 1 year experience, they can understand. And I hope I'm making that understanding properly. Okay. So one last request from my end is that go ahead and share the channel link with your friends. Tell them this bootcamp will definitely help you. It's not a beginner friendly, it's not experience friendly, but it's an intermediate bootcamp where you all come to know what is the real-time scenarios actually happening in the market. Okay. So Alikya, thank you. Make you pro. Okay. CD next session. Yes, CD we will do next session where I will take you to different things. I hope you guys have filled the attendance sheet, right? And with that said, you guys can chat for some time. I will be away from here, right? Can you please share this PPT? Yes. Okay. Going ahead, this PPTs will be shared in GitHub. I will create a GitHub link and I will share there. Before winding up this session for 174 users, please connect with me on Instagram. My ID is Singam for DevOps. Okay, DevOps. Okay, I come every Thursday live here, right? So you can ask me any questions here, right? And WhatsApp group I have. It's only for dedicated people in the sense when I started these sessions, when those people have supported me, so I have made a dedicated WhatsApp group for them. Telegram group for the people who are new to this bootcamp, they are into the Telegram. Yes. Okay. With that said, I am taking a leave now. I'll put the end screen for you guys. Just enjoy the end screen, right? And I'll see you later in the coming slides. And next week we'll bang on with more presence, more content. Until then, stay safe, take care, keep supporting. at least 150 plus people are there. Share the channel link with at least 5 of your friends and ask them to subscribe. With that, at least I can grow, right? So with that said, take care and bye.